Good morning, and welcome to Orca News. The headlines. Total COVID-19 cases for Landova is now at 47. Doppler radar has now constructed on an island that has now been claimed by Plainsfield City. President Limson ordered the relocation of patients, with or without the coronavirus. President Limson stated that there will be a new land territory for Landova and an industrial park municipality to be established in Landova in July. As for today's COVID-19 bulletin, the total COVID-19 cases in Landova is now at 47, adding a total of 4 new cases. Here's the map of the cases per residences in Landova. 18 are in Shuttler, 12 are in Picot City, 9 are in Plainsfield City, 5 are in Flathills Village, 2 are in Old Massa Village, and 1 in Commerce Valley Terraces Village. Active patients are now at 16. Recoveries are now up to 27. And fatalities are still at 4. The health department is seeing a low possibility of a resurgence of cases in the next days to weeks. All must still be at home. Here's the alert level map for today. Picot City, Flathills Village, Shuttler, Plainsfield City, Old Massa Village, Commerce Valley Terraces Village is under Quarantine Isolation Level 2. Frostley Village is under Quarantine Isolation Level 1. And Sonamo City and Frostley Village are under closure. The President issued an order that all places under Quarantine Isolation Level 2 will be until June 15th or until further notice of the local governments. Sonamo City has eased up its alert level restrictions from Quarantine Isolation Level 1 into closure. The mayor said that despite the distance from Plainsfield City and the closure of the bridge, they will be fine and be free from the coronavirus, as long as no one is entering and exiting the city. Businesses and works are now back. The construction of Vernazzolo will be continued with maximum precautions handled. The Landovian Meteorological Agency has now constructed its Doppler radar on the island, in which it has now been claimed by Plainsfield City. George Duncan reports.
The Landovian Meteorological Agency has now constructed its first Doppler radar weather station in Landova off the coast on the island, which it has now been claimed by Plainsfield City by the Landovian Congress last week. The Doppler radar will now serve as the main meteorological weather data gathering system for weather forecasting and giving information about the climatology in Landova. This is George Duncan reporting for Orca News.
Breaking news. President Limson ordered the Plainsfield Picot Prodicano project to fasten up their construction in the district of Prodicano. The president said that work must be fast enough to handle and hold more commercial and residential buildings in the country. The president also demanded to finish the infrastructure construction and Shuttler, especially housing funds being bought the Urban Planning and Development Department, the Architecture and Infrastructure Department, and the Interior Department. The budget is being held, and the construction is being expected to be finished until the end of the year. Otherwise, the budget will be revoked. President Limson stated yesterday that all patients for the coronavirus and severe probable cases will be brought to Lingus General Hospital, and all mild probable and close contact patients will be brought to Plainsfield Medical Hospital. We have Dawson Chapman in Commerce Valley Terraces Village. Regarding the public testing facility site for the coronavirus. Dawson, tell us more.
Yes, Carson, Commerce Valley Terraces Village will be the new public testing facility site for the coronavirus. It was before the testing and quarantine area for severe probable cases for the coronavirus. It is now being changed to a public testing facility. All suspected symptoms must come here. If you suspect symptoms for the coronavirus, don't hesitate and come to the testing site in Commerce Valley Terraces Village. All are still restricted to come if you don't have the suspected symptoms for the coronavirus. Back to you, Carson.
Thank you, Dawson. Here's our weather for today. new land for Landova. More to tell from our international correspondent Eamon Rhodes. Eamon?
Yes, Carson. President Limson stated yesterday that he will claim more area of land just south of Picot City and east of Flat Hills Village. It has been said that indigenous settlers are residing there. Villagers of the to-be-claimed land will state and accept a legal attribution of claiming Landova of much of their land. If the majority of the villagers have agreed to the attribution of the request of the president, the Congress with the Executive Cabinet will exercise analysis and inspection in the claimable land. If the land is approved, the territories of Picot City and Frostley Village will expand and a little portion of land that is resided by the villagers will begin to establish a new municipality and will be grant citizenship to Landova. Carson?
Thank you, Eamon. Reporting outside Landova. The new industrial park in Landova will be established in July. Ludward Klavitz reports.
The Urban Planning and Development Department stated that they will now establish an industrial park municipality in July. The department said that they will need more workforce for the project. The department also stated that land reclamation and excavation will be needed for the construction of the area and the proposed port in the municipality. As you can see from my behind, the swampland area will be converted to be a port and removed all debris from the bay. The Defense Department with the Environmental Care and Natural Resources Department will be controlling the handling of the land excavation of the swampland biome. They will be using remotely controlled and protected detonators, bombs such as C4, and hand-thrown detonators such as grenades and dynamites. This is Ludward Klavitz reporting for Orca News.
As for today's Finance and Budget Management Department, the proposal for the new Landovian Stock Exchange has now been approved by the President of Landova, the Interior Government of Schuttler, and the Landovian Congress. This will be the building to be used for buying and sharing of stocks with public investors and companies. This will be centralized by the Finance and Budget Management and Commerce and Industry Department in order to regain the economy of Landova. As for that, we can now see our foreign currency exchange rate. Here's the exchange rate for today. And that's it for today's morning news. This is Garson Nilgers for Orca News. Good morning, everyone.